Welcome back to Great Day Live. Well, it is a new year, so we're all trying to find new habits. And today we're talking about one that often gets overlooked: brain health, the way you think and remember. It is shaped by everyday choices, and the start of the year is a great time to reset. Shannon White is here to show us how small changes can support brain health at any age. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having us. We're really excited to be here. It's the perfect time of the year to talk about taking small steps to improve your brain health.
Yeah, so many people are trying to improve it, myself included.
Absolutely.
I was just telling you, I listened to a podcast recently just about sleep.
Right.
And I just got a ring con for Christmas.
Yes.
So I am obsessed with getting my sleep score.
Right.
And, regulating stress and all the things. But the Alzheimer's Association is dedicated to research about this topic. So what are some of the latest research that you've been seeing?
So there's a new study that came out. It's called the U.S. Pointer Study, and it's really the first of its kind, that it wasn't studying a drug at the end. It was more social interventions and tips that you can take to reduce getting Alzheimer's or dementia. And these 10 brain health tips are so easy. And as you're going back and you're going back to the gym and trying to focus on yourself, these are really easy tips that you can take to really help yourself.
Yeah, and there's 10 of them.
There are. I'm going to try to remember them.
We actually
they're on the graphic.
handy dandy graphic
right
here.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So first, protect your head. That's really important. If you're bicycling or playing a sport, always wear a helmet. Challenge your mind with education or brain games like Wordle or Sudoku. Eat right. They talked about the Mediterranean diet in your last segment, which I think is great. The hummus from Lululemon Market would be a great choice.
Yeah.
Also maintain a healthy weight. This isn't about being super skinny or becoming a gym rat. It's just about moving more and making sure that you're keeping an eye on your sleep, your blood pressure, your cholesterol, and that way you can reduce your risk. They're seeing that you can reduce your risk up to 10 to 12% of cognitive decline by taking these small steps.
Wow. I also see, sleeping well, of course, get moving. So many people, we kind of lucked out on the weather recently.
We did.
Because it's been in the 60s. I know we're going to get rain here in just a little bit, but people are outside moving and grooving out there.
They are. I live near Seneca Park, and it is so amazing. Anytime it hits 45 degrees, people are out with their dogs and their kids on the playground and walking and getting moving. So that's what we're encouraging people. Again, you don't have to go to the gym every single day to improve your brain health. This is just about getting moving.
Absolutely. And so when people hear brain health, they often think of dementia. So what does brain health really mean for just everyday people?
Brain health is really, it's all about mind and body. This is really about being healthy from your head to your toes. And so people are very nervous. They say, oh, I have Alzheimer's or dementia in my family. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to develop Alzheimer's or dementia. And these steps, even though they're simple, can really reduce your chances of ever developing Alzheimer's or dementia.
Yeah, of course, family history is taken into account as well. So are there specific lifestyle choices that are specifically important?
Well, the one that's most important, whatever is good for the heart is good for the brain. So we tell people to watch your blood pressure, to watch your cholesterol, to watch your diabetes risk factors. Those are really important. And by eating right and having a quality of life. Also, social engagement is very important as well. You can really reduce your risk of ever developing Alzheimer's or dementia.
And a lot of people think, too, that brain health is only for the older population.
Absolutely.
But it's for everyone.
It is for everybody. And it's never too late to start, is what we try to tell people. The number one risk factor for Alzheimer's or dementia is age, 65 or older. So you can start in your 20s, you can start in your 50s, or even your 60s. And so it's never too late to start to really focus on your brain health.
Yeah, I mentioned in a couple segments ago that I really want to read one book a month.
Yes, that's
Yes, and surprisingly, I read every single day for work, but actually picking up a book and reading, whether that's, a self-help book or something on nutrition or
romanticy, however you say that word.
Yes, like everyone on Book Talk right now talking about all the books.
Absolutely.
I know our producer Allison is really into books, and she's like, anytime you see like a book on TikTok, I probably have it.
Yes.
So I'm like, okay, yes. As soon as I'm done with the 5 books on my bookshelf, then I'm going to let you know and read all those books.
But one book a month, that would only be 15 minutes or so a day. I think you can do it.
I think I can do it too. Fingers crossed. You'll have to keep me accountable.
I will. That's one of the 10 steps, is to keep your brain active.
Yeah. So what would you say out of those 10, What is just one small positive action that viewers can take today?
I think getting out and walking. I think walking is not only is it, they talk about forest washing and being out in nature, but it's good for your mental health and your brain health and your physical health. So I would say to get moving, just take a walk. It doesn't have to be a 7-mile walk. You can just go for a walk and get out there and get moving.
Get 10, 20 minutes.
Absolutely.
Take the dog with you. if
That's
you want
right. And you
to.
could listen to an audiobook.
There you go. So you're doing all the things.
You're doing
at the
all
same
the things
time.
at the same time. Yeah.
So if people are interested in getting more brain health tips, I know there's been so much published research on your website. Is that the best place to go?
Absolutely. You can go to alz.org. We do have a brain health habit builder, and so you can put in where you are in your journey, focusing on your brain health, and it can help with tips and tricks and how to get you more engaged.
All right. Sounds great. Thank you so much.
Thank
for
you so
stopping
much,
by
Elle. It was so
today.
great to see you.
You as well. So again, if you're interested in learning more, just head over to their website, alz.org/KYIN.